still have a vendetta against you a little bit.
That's fine. So do a lot of other people.
You were an asshole.
I was gonna say, get in line.
You were an asshole when I first came on the game.
Oh, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Sure.
He's still an asshole, for the record.
Does anybody hear a tree kind of blowing in the wind?
Hey, John.
No, Mama, no! Don't hit me, Mama!
Mr. Duke.
What?
The boys love the truck, and they want to know if they can come visit.
You gotta catch me first.
That won't be too hard.
Am I the only one that's doing eastbound and down in my head now?
Loaded up and
Loaded
trucking.
up and trucking. You can. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, look, Mester's even got a dance for it. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like my favorite fucking show ever.
When I get home, I'm gonna smack your mama right in the kisser.
Wait, he can't be within 200 feet of kids?
Ouch.
Great thing. All right, let's get this party started. All right, so looks like we got a pretty good attendance tonight. Appreciate everybody showing up. Appreciate everybody's time and dedication they've put in lately. I've only got a few things that I'm going to touch bases on this week, and then I'm going to pass it off to the DFGs. First one is going to be green zone rules. Everybody needs to make sure they know the green zone maps. They're available within the forum. They need to study those and make sure they know exactly where those green zones start and where they end. Make sure that you know that, because admins have voiced down that they're not gonna, have any leeway on anything like that anymore. The second thing I'm going to go on to is going to be respect. Always respect your higher, your higher authority, your officers that are higher ranked than you. Whether you like the answers they're giving you or not, whether you think it's right or not, you still respect their decision. You do not disrespect them in front of nobody. If you have an issue or something that you would like to deal with, then you're more than welcome to talk to them about that in private. But other than that, you need to show show respect at all times. Another thing is, once you're vested, your opportunities open up for you to apply for a specialty team, as in going over to TRD or coming over to SRT, whichever route you decide to take. Once you are vested, you are available to apply for those positions. So always keep that in mind. Those teams are always looking for good people. That's really all I've got for the week. I'm going to pass it off to Messer right now, and then we'll hear from Marco after that.
Yeah, I got a handful of things. The rate your leader, very, very, very important that you guys do that. Check it every once in a while. It's they can get rid of you if you don't fill those things out. They get they're pretty adamant about it. So I don't want to harp on that too much. It's pretty self-explanatory. Let's see. When you guys are chilling in the garage, let me go ahead and back it up. So we're getting an uptick in people just hanging out in the garage again. I don't like coming down and kicking everybody out. I get it, man. You guys want to hang out, smoking and joking a little bit, but you can't spend your whole shift down there. You're a police officer. You're catching a little paycheck. The idea is to go out and do police work. And then something else I've noticed, and if I catch anybody doing this, they're gonna have a bad time. If there is a radio call for backup, especially something like shots fired, you'd better have a very, very good reason. If I don't see your ass just running for a car, we need to make it to those. The people to your left and right, that's all we have. And if they're not coming, you're going to have a real hard time, walking out of that situation. There's no reason for it. Again, you're getting paid to be a cop. And then, personally, shots fired, that's what I live on. You know what I mean? I want to be in that that high intensity type of deal. There's nothing better than showing up to, rescue your partner. One last thing, and it's been coming up more and more again, is ride-alongs. We need to be giving out these ride-alongs. I don't want to see people rolling solo if there's a badged officer or somebody who needs a ride-along. I mean, you shouldn't be riding solo anyways. I don't know about you guys, but I really struggle to kick macros out and drive at the same time. It's better to have that backup. I know it can be a pain sometimes, you know, kind of showing a new officer the ropes, but take them out. Please take them out. Somebody did it for you. Just go ahead and pass that along. Two vested officers can have one badged or unbadged officer. Make sure they get out there. They get the experience. Teach them how to be a good cop. We want to build a better brother, for lack of a better term. I think that's all I've got. Margo.
Yeah, just a couple things. Right, and you've arrested somebody and you've done the pat down, don't charge them for a 3.6 because they refuse to show their ID after you pat them down, right? You've already had their ID, you know who they are. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. Other than that, also remember you can't do the pat downs in the car. And I think that's about it. Master covered a couple of the other things. Also, doing the ride alongs. If a recruit asks for a ride along, please don't turn them down or turn away or ignore them or log off. We're still getting reports that people are doing that. So please don't do that. Other than that, I think that's it.
Hey, we'll take questions at the end. Zoro.
Nice topics,
Sounds
nice
good.
topics, everyone. Nice topics.
Dipset, you got anything you want to go over?
If we could spread the policing out, not just focus on HP all the time, because most of the time when I'm seeing shots fired, requests for backup, it's always coming from HP, from the same few officers. So if you could just spread the policing out, it's a much bigger city than HP. That's it.
Lowry.
Nothing for me today.
Awesome. Speed, you got something you want to go over?
Right now, I think Messer already. I was about to talk about Raid the Leader, but Messer already covered that, which was good. And yeah, take the ride along, that was all covered too. Yeah, you guys already covered everything I wanted to say.
All right, so I'm gonna reiterate across a couple of those things. I'm gonna start with the Rate Your Leader. I forgot about that. So this week, whoever was handed out the survey did not complete the survey, so and hence we got 0 ratings for the week. Administration does not like that shit one bit. If you go into your Rate the Leader and you read it once you get selected, and it's not, it's a rare thing for you to get selected. I was here for a long time before I even got selected on one of those, but always keep an eye out for it. And if you do get selected, you need to have it completed and submitted pretty promptly, because it does state in the screen there that you can be sanctioned for not doing it. So make sure that we're doing those Rate Your Leader reports. If you get selected, it is a requirement for you to do that. And then on the ride along, so if you were a vested officer and above, when you were, receive that rank up, you accepted that responsibility, and it states in all the roles and responsibilities that you are to never turn down a ride along. If a newer unbadged or badge officer comes to you and says, "Hey, I want to get a ride along, can you take me out?" I don't want to hear "Oh, I'll take you out in just a minute. I'm about to log off," and then you stand there for 30 minutes in the garage. I get it. Sometimes it's not always the funnest thing to do is go out there and teach the recruits, but like it was said before, everybody was in that position at one point in time, and you needed those ride-alongs as well. So make sure that we're tending to those, and that goes along with the buddy system. Buddy system is always the best route to go. Like Messer said, it's hard to kick out your macros and drive and be efficient during doing all that. So that's one. And then if you got another set of hands there, another taser, another gun, that's always that much backup you've already got with you. So make sure that if there's people around, there's no reason for an officer to leave by themselves. They can grab a partner and roll out. So make sure we're iterating, getting in on all that stuff where we are, everybody's tending to that the way they need to. Other than that, that's really all I've got for the week. Who had Zora? You had a question?
Yeah, sir. I had a couple questions. So I noticed, helping out the newbies. I have a loud voice, so for everybody here, I am very loud voice. It's not that I'm trying to yell or anything. I have a loud voice. And the other thing is are we allowed to, if we're trying to respond to a en route code 3, does the 10 miles per hour still apply in the PDG?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
that'll
always apply. There's no need to really run code inside the garage. Once you get out, then you can resume your code 3 speed. But you always got to be courteous. You never know who's going to be driving, walking through the garage, so on and so forth. So just keep that in mind.
And then the last question that I did have, sir, if you don't mind, was the ride along. I fully agree with the ride along. I try to help, but what happens if I don't mean to be rude, but I do have quite a few kids, and sometimes IRL takes precedence, sir. And it's not to be rude to somebody that's asking for a ride along, but sometimes I do have to drop what I'm doing and either return to PDG or tell somebody that I am not available because of my IRL situation, sir.
Yeah, and that's understandable. If you've got something that's come up IRL, then like you said, return back to PDG, let them know what's going on. IRL comes first. We all understand that.
Could try Jack Daniels. That'll settle him down.
I've got something else real quick while I'm thinking about it. If you get killed outside, we've got a 15-minute cooldown. If you get killed at HP, that doesn't mean you're on cooldown from the entire city. As a general rule, just stay like a block away from that place. You know what I mean? If you get killed at HP, go on a different patrol route. I'm tired of people, not wanting to go out and their excuse is I'm on cooldown. That's not going to work anymore. I know sometimes when there's a hot situation, you've been dealing with it for a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, hang out for a few. But we don't need people sitting down there for 15, 20 minutes, then tell me you're on cooldown.
All right. Any other questions? If you have a question, raise your hand.
Larry does.
Oh, fella, what you got?
No, my one thing that I'd like to let everybody know is that I do have a loud voice. I do have a lot IRL NRP going on, and sometimes it is hard to hear, so I use a louder voice. I am not trying to yell at anybody, and so if you feel like I do.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Zoro. Say that again.
I was saying that I do have a loud voice, so if you feel My bad.
Go ahead and yell, man. Go ahead and yell. Some people need it.
Right?
Sir, if I was to yell right now, NRP IRL, I would have my neighbors call the cops because they would hear me 3 apartments over.
Hey,
It's
sometimes I
I took
like
my
people
headphone.
that have a loud voice because sometimes I can't, with my phone, the volume kind of sucks. So I can barely hear most people, but I can hear all y'all just fine right now.
All right, Larry, what did you have, sir?
Something that I thought about just as far as going out and finding the action and stuff like that. I've seen it a couple of times and it's been addressed before, but we don't need to be hanging out front of PD. If we're not feeding the ants, they're not going to come around here harassing us. And that's, that's been said in the past, but the more we hang out there, the more that we're going to encounter issues out there. So try and avoid doing that. It also prevents you from getting wasted out there and then having a 15-minute cooldown where you can't leave PD because you've been killed in every corner around the building.
Yeah, that's one thing. If you do get killed in front of PD, there's nothing stopping you from going back on the back of PD, take a patrol car, and go out somewhere else in the city. It's not going to stop you. It doesn't matter if you died in front of PD. It's far enough from the back that you can take a car and go out to Santa Monica or Venus, or go take the highway down there and go somewhere else in the city. It won't stop you.
So correct me if I'm wrong, even if we were to die at both front and magically at back within 15 minutes from each other, we can still leave in a police car, just not patrol the area.
If you do get killed in the front and then you get killed like a minute after in the back, yeah, you kind of screwed on that part. Yeah, you do finish your 15 minutes from the back, because the back, that's where you're gonna leave with your car, and then you can leave after that. It rarely happens. It's very rare that it will happen that you die in the front then you die in the back. I only saw it happen a few times. It happened to me a couple times, but it's very rare.
Thank you. I think I was on partner patrol with you one time when that happened.
Yeah. But most of the time you'll die in the front, but you didn't die in the back, and then you can just leave. Just don't stand in the back and then try to get the trouble from the front to come to the back. Just leave the area and go somewhere else in the city. And so as they don't see us going to the front, then what they're gonna do? They're gonna get bored and they're just gonna leave, right?
Yeah, we've got a whole city we can patrol. So we need to make sure that we're covering all 4 corners of this map, so that we are, everybody's protected, and we're putting in our work in all parts of the city, not just right out front. Let's see, we got better. YOLO, what you got, man?
Yeah, and of course the point to that whole 15-minute rule is strictly so that you don't go back to where you died. So even if you died at PD front or back, get in your car and go and just get away from PD, because that's where you died. That's where you can't go back to. Or whatever location it happens to be. But since we were talking about PD, the moral of the story is you can't be where you were.
Yeah, that's fair.
10-4. I just know that there's some people that like to swarm us PD.
But just think, PD in the back there where you get off with the car, we got 2 exits. There's the ramp that goes by the gun store, and then there's the other exit that goes up north. So if you do die down the ramp, you can go take the other exit and go north, and there's a highway right there. You can just get off away from PD from there too.
Thank you, boss. You're amazing.
No, what if I die on the other exit too?
If you die at both exits,
Down the side of
then
the building. Come on. If you die at
then you
both
got a
exits, we're
problem.
taking your badge.
Again, the point was not that, oh, I can't go out that exit. It's get away from the area. Even if you died in the front, you got to go out the front, hop in a car, and leave. Don't hang out.
Okay, I guess I do have one other question, although I can ask any officer that one. Is how do I get killed, but they don't touch my vest?
Headshots.
So what happened is sometimes you're probably logged off and you died and you didn't put a vest on, and you log on and it will show that you have a full vest. And every time you log back in, what I suggest to do is always go get another vest, put another vest. Now, if a car will hit you though, that thing will kill you, but it will not touch your vest.
It does, Jimmy. It
Yeah.
removes your vest.
Headshot, yeah, headshot too, yeah.
What's up,
And I
Yeah,
Vince?
the
swear
falls.
some people have a 0
I just
on
want.
headshots. Sorry.
That's right. I just wanted to reiterate for the newer officers, and I don't know if there's many here, but also that new life rule. Not only is it 15 minutes to cool down and not go out and that, but you're not supposed to go after the person that killed you. You don't remember that that person killed you. You start off a new life. So if I go out there and Messer was killed me, and I go out and Messer is out there, I'd be like, "Yo, Messer, you want to try and kill me again?" That's FRP on our part. So please make sure that if you go back out there 20 minutes later, you come back through and you see that person, you don't go arrest them for shooting you, okay? You don't even mention the fact they shot you. If they come up and go, "Hey, how'd you like that, pig? I laid you out." I usually go, "I don't know what you're talking about, sir, but do you have something else you need to say?" I know it is. I know. Especially when it's the same damn people over and over.
Hey Vince, while I got you here, is there any way that maybe we can try to get HP to stop saying the suspect's name and just saying an individual and trying to describe them? Because that kind of throws me off as well.
Well, the idea behind it is it's hard for them to describe one person because there's so many different characters with the same look. So the idea is that if they go, as I do in my scenario, if they go, "There's Marco Rubio's up at HP, won't leave." When I get there, I will look at Marco Rubio and I'll go, "This looks like the guy that they described. Blue uniform with a badge. Let's go identify him. Yep, must be him. He has a gun." All right. You don't use his name, but you do. Does that make sense? Yeah, just kind of use the name as an identifier to the description and just RP the fact they described exactly what Marco Rubio or whoever it is was wearing, and then just say there's a white female wearing a whatever colored shirt and looks like the Suicide Squad girl. That must be her.
Harley Quinn.
Okay, I appreciate that. And sorry everybody
I'll
for
kind
me
of
sitting here and trying to ask so many questions.
You're fine.
It's all good. That's what we're here for, to learn.
Oh, by the way, do you all know how to see raid the leader? Anybody knows in here?
I do. I keep checking that almost daily, sometimes twice a day, just in case I do get picked. But it shows me that there has been no survey submitted for me to try to fill
All
out.
right. So sometimes you will get the bell for it. Sometimes you won't get the notification for it. But once a day, like me, I always look every day. If you click the 3 lines, you click the faction, and right at the bottom, you'll see the wanted list, the roster for everybody, and all that. At the bottom is raid the leader. You always got every time I log in for my shift every day, I always take a look, click on it, and it will tell you if you do have the survey or not. It's just a good habit to do it. Just remember how always look every time you log in. At least you covered that base, because like the chief said, if the city hall gets tired of it, they can also say to chief to retire you.
All right, so Chapin, and Willow. I don't know who had their hand up first. Whichever one.
I think Willow's standing on the table, so.
I'll go first. Just the question that I have is, why are you bald? Like, bro, you had nice hair. Had nice hair.
Willow, what you got?
right, Chip, you had a question.
Every time, like, if we get killed outside, don't tell the suspect that you're gonna do the. Can't hear you now.
Talk closer to your mic,
Can
Chip.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
So, if we get killed outside, don't tell the suspect. Um, you're gonna do the green book on them. That's all I want to add because I seen people they got killed and they told the suspect, "Hey,
I think he's just trying to say, don't tell somebody they're gonna get a green book for doing something wrong because it's FRP for us to mention that.
my mic is
Yes,
breaking up
exactly.
or something."
That's
breaking up pretty bad, sir.
All right, so yeah, yeah, if you can't tell people about said administration or green books or things like that because that's that's FRP on our part. Make sure that you're not mentioning that. Willow, what you got?
So I have heard mixed reports on this. Say you are in the process of saying, uh, getting shot at, officer down, sort of thing, and while you're typing that, you die. Are we allowed to come back to PDG and say, hey, you got officers down at this location? Because I've been told yes and I've been told no.
Technically, no. Just because once you die, it's technically a new life, and you're not supposed to remember what just happened. But if it's a situation where it is, officers where it needs attention, then yes, you can come in there, voice, and say, hey, look, premiums got 10 or 12, 1060s at it. You know, the foot of the bridge in Compton's loaded with 1060s, da 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 da, whatever the situation is. Um, you're not supposed to mention it after you died because it's new life. But at the same time, it happens every day just because when situations get hot, people are coming back into the garage from HP and they're saying, oh, I just died here, and it's loaded out there. So I mean, it happens. But as long as it's not outside of the building, we shouldn't have that problem within officers anyway. We should be able to talk about things like that. But technically, yes, it is it's a new life.
Okay, because I've been like in the middle of writing, this location 10100, and then I'm shot dead. So I was just curious if that was a thing or not.
Guess it'd be like in real life. If I'm trying to get on the radio to say shots fired and they shoot me and kill me, I can't exactly tell them where I'm at, but typing's a pain in the ass, so.
True.
So is being dead technically when you're on the ground, or is it when you respawn?
When you respawn.
10-4. So lying unconscious on the ground, unable to move, I can still sit here and use my mic and talk to my fellow officers, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
You're just critically injured.
Okay, thank you.
That's where you're supposed to go. Guys, I've been hit. It hurts so bad.
Well, I tried to RP. Thank you. So I actually tried to do that. I think it was last night. I tried to RP the scene out. I'm losing consciousness. I only got 30 seconds left. NRP IRL. I can faint, but I see the light. And I had a suspect come up to me and tell me that I'm failing role play and that they're going to contact the mayor's office because I am technically dead and I am not allowed to talk.
Yeah, don't let them talk to you like that.
Well, I was dead. I couldn't really do much. Well, down. I couldn't do much.
All right, let's get on to the rest of the questions. I see Billy Bob and Havoc who had their hand up first.
I think it was Billy Bob.
I did hear the same thing. You know, when I heard that when you turn around and the respawn starts, that's when it starts.
Yeah, when you
So I'll let them
respawn
answer.
is when your new life starts. Yeah, no problem. Havoc, what you got?
Oh yeah, it's not really a question. It's a statement. It's so if you use the hashtag as a shortcut, so when you're IRL in the game, if something happens, you just hit that little slash and automatically hits slash floppy. It makes it easier and faster.
What?
Yeah, it's a little shortcut. You can pin this button.
The fuck, I've been looking to do that, Havoc. How, say that again. How can I do that?
Yeah, it's gonna be in your keyboard. On your phone, you go to settings, go to keyboard, put shortcuts. So when you hit the slash, like for me, whenever I hit slash, it automatically hits slash flobby. So all I gotta type.
It's from
Now
your
I know
phone
how
device.
admins are using that NRP that quick every time.
Yeah, the
You just
iPhone
have
has
to
a
go
way
in
you
your
can do
keyboard
that.
settings.
All right, any other questions?
Shut up, Kyle.
Oh shit, what'd I do?
Dun dun dun.
Salute.
Salute, Zico.
Congrats, Zico.
Congratulations on your
Zico.
badge, sir.
Thank you.
Good job, man. I've been waiting to see this.
I didn't think it was gonna be right now, but thank you.
No better.
Remember what I said? Go look at those badge rules
It's always
on
best when you least
Discord and make sure you put a green check on it for me, okay?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Good job.
All right. Any
Thank you, John. Thank you, Ty Ty.
Yeah, for sure, man. Congratulations. Any more questions from anybody else? All right, cool. That's all. Then y'all are released. Go do some cop shit.
Nice. I'll wait for
Duncan.
Stella's Chambers coming on?
He should be after this at some point.
Give me a sec. A minute. Come here, Billy. Chief, can I use?
Is there training tonight?
Turd.
Hey, Chief, can I use your office?
No, we have a TRD meeting, but after this, but
All
there's
right,
not
thanks.
really any training.
All right, Frost, Billy Bob, and Duncan. Frost, Billy Bob, and Duncan, come in the Chief's office.
I think Duncan just left.
I'm gonna do course 2 with Chambers, so if anybody wants to play the bad guy for me.
Alright, just sit over there. I'm just gonna be here for emotional support, which I'm HR. You can go in front over there. Billy Bob, go on the other side of the desk over there with Frost. Duncan, go in front of them, please. Yeah, just go in front of them. Like right here. Come. Yeah, right here. Right here. Come where I'm at. Come where I'm at, yeah.
Okay, but you got this or
Yeah, let Billy Bob take you right there.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes my phone will like cut out and it won't let me rejoin the server for like a couple minutes. And after that, I kind of just gave up on it. And swear I didn't see your text. So I need to be checking Discord every single day, right? Okay, I didn't see it. Yes, I do. The unbadged aren't supposed to leave the police department or the garage. Not supposed to be on first floor. We're not supposed to talk to the civilians. Don't believe I have body cam. And I happened to be at the hospital. I mean, I was only on for a couple minutes. So I figured I would try and help out. But that I wasn't quite familiar with the unbadged rules at that time. Yes, they did, but that was a lot to process and to remember. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. And when you say labs, what are those?
We will show you. I'll go
Okay.
and
Yes,
show
sir.
you after.
All the way around the walls?
I'll go and show you Duncan after, and then you have to record it also, okay? I'll show you after in a bit. Then.
Okay. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
before you
So
leave,
Billy
Duncan,
Bob.
sorry, Jimmy. Before you leave, Duncan, pay attention to the Floppy chat. I did ask your 20 the other day, and I did tell you to be on after this meeting, and I haven't got any response. Just keep that in mind if you're being called specifically in blue chat and you're not responding to the chat. That's going to be another issue. It's you're not in trouble for that. I'm just letting you know to pay attention to Floppy chat.
Okay. I got you. Yes, sir.
All right, Billy Bob. Before we close this, make sure you put in a green chat. Put it as a green chat, and put 1 verbal warning and 25 labs. Or whatever you're giving him. Make sure you put in the green chat because we need to take. You need to take a screenshot. All right.
slash
forward
me.
slash me slash me.
Slash me. Me.
Alright, Duncan, I'm just gonna explain it to you. Like, alright, anytime you leave PD, you need to have your body cam at all time. He's not gonna give you a PD 13 on it this time. We're giving you a verbal warning. He's being nice on you right now. He's giving you a verbal warning only, and 25 left.
I understand.
Alright. So this is the thing you just put in the green chat, Billy Bob. Make sure you take a screenshot, all right, and then you can send it to Marco and put a picture. Send a picture to Marco. Make sure you see Duncan's name in it, and also you see the green chat with it. All right. All right. Is there anything else you guys need to talk with him? Agent.
Oh no, just Billy is being super nice to you tonight. To be honest, you tased somebody. I saw the video. You decided to tase someone that is using your weapon for absolutely no reason. That is PD 5. You said you don't have the BC. That is PD 13, I believe, if I don't make a mistake. And you could be charged with PD 6 at the same time. That is two reprimand right there. And I don't know if you know about the reprimand things or not. Three warnings are equal to one reprimand. Three reprimands is dismissal immediately. Keep that in mind. Check the rules one more time again to make sure you're not getting in trouble. Because if someone else catch you for something, they may not be nice. Um, that's it. Just review the rules. Make sure you read them, you understand them, and follow them.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate you all talking with me and just giving me a warning.
No problem.
We try to give the benefit of the doubt to every officer, all right? And at least you're talking to us right now. That's all we needed. You to them.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
I've gotten mixed answers on how to turn my body cam on. Is that in the macros, or do I need to actually turn it on through my phone camera?
Phone camera.
okay, it's not the. It's you have to screen record it. That's basically our body cam. So you screen record it, and then if something happened, even though that you're sure that you're not in trouble, but you slightly have a doubt that there might be something against you, I would suggest to always upload that on YouTube and then delete it from your phone. That way, if someone just call you on the same thing for whatever reason, at least you have a backup and on YouTube, and you can send the link at any time to make sure you're backing yourself up. But yeah, when you put the macro turn on, turn off, it's not going to start recording for you. You have to screen record it. You have to go on your settings. You have to have it on your shortcut in your bar.
Okay, yeah, I've got an iPhone and I've got it on my shortcuts, but I know how to take a screenshot, but I don't know how to turn the camera on while I'm playing. An iPhone. Okay, so yeah, I've got the shortcut. Yeah, I've got the shortcut for my camera on my iPhone, but I actually need to make a shortcut for recording. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I'll tell you the best way. The best way to learn about it, Duncan. Just go on Google, search up your device that you have, whatever it is, iPhone 11, iPhone 14, or whatever it is, and then just look at a video on how to do screen recording with your device, and you'll learn way better that way.
I got you. I understand. Yes, sir. I think I know what you're all
Yeah.
saying. I'm gonna try it. Just give me 2 minutes. Just kind of like look, and then I'll be right back.
No,
Well,
you're good,
go
man. You're
do
good,
that.
man.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I thought you wanted me to
Billy
screenshot
Bob,
or body cam my laps.
screen record. Yeah, yeah. Do screen recording on your lap. So yeah, go do that right now. Go figure out how to do screen recording. When you're back, then I'll show you how to do laps. Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
If
yes, sir.
you
I appreciate
Duncan,
you, gentlemen.
if your iPhone is close to 14 or 13, I can make a screen recording how to add the screen recording icon on your settings, and I can send you that on Discord if you want.
Okay. I think I know exactly how like what y'all are saying. Just give me 2 minutes, and then I'll let you double check. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Good job, Billy. That was good, man. You did ask for Yeah, no, you did ask for body cam. He said he doesn't have it. You did tell him why
Uh,
did you call him up here. Overall it was good, man.
all right. Just give me a second, guys. Vince.
What's up? that kind of the beforehand even test, because body cam has been the biggest thorn in our ass of everything that we teach. And doing it then and also doing it for the rest would be two great times to do it. So, which I think we're going to talk about in this meeting, actually.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well, I'll wait for the meeting then. I'll wait for the
Yeah, yeah.
meeting, then we'll talk about it. Cool.
Hold
Send a screenshot of the verbal warning and the lapse that you have to Marco. And then you can put it up. And then you can put it up on the reprimand page there. Or you can send it to Messer too, it doesn't matter.
All right, Duncan, just
Yeah,
add
either
me
or.
on Discord. I'll get that I'll get that recorded, how to do it, how to add the shortcut, and I'll send it to you ASAP.
There's a huge
All right,
difference
thank you,
in
Frost.
quality
Appreciate
meat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, choice. That's the other fucking one.
They're just so childish. I figured they need some graham crackers.
Right. That's funny.
Hey, Billy, you want to go out with us? You can drive.